All right, ladies and gentlemen, this game it's going on. There's 4 minutes left. I'm just going to assume the Mavs are going to take care of business here and win this game against the Magic. I thought that they played well. Kristaps Porzingis made his return tonight. That's the big story, obviously, and I thought he played phenomenal, right? I thought he did great. 19 points on 8 shots. We'll gladly take that. He was doing unicorn things. Jalen Brunson played phenomenal as well. 19 points, 8 of 11 from the field. This all coming, some rumors are starting to swirl that's, I'm not going to lie, making me percolate a little bit. Like, there's some stuff going around that's, this right here that the Knicks really want Jalen Brunson. This was something that came out today. I don't know who the fuck this guy is or if he's reputable or not, okay? But this is just what NBA Central tweeted. The Knicks have contacted the Mavericks about Jalen Brunson. They want him bad. This is not new news necessarily. There's been some reports over the past couple of weeks that the Knicks really, really like Jalen Brunson, have always liked Jalen Brunson and would love to have him, which does scare me a little bit because, again, Jalen Brunson is an unrestricted free agent. If the Knicks can somehow clear up money and go to Brunson at the end of the season and say, hey, man, we'll give you $24 million a year, which would be a fucking massive overpay, but I'm just throwing out a hypothetical. We'll give you $23 million a year, starting point guard, no questions asked. It's a little bit spooky. My thing, I don't want to trade Brunson. I don't want to trade Brunson, right? But you can't let him leave for nothing. And if you're not 100% confident you can get him back, you're gonna have to start asking some very difficult questions inside of the front office during front office meetings, because that is a worst case scenario, is losing Brunson for nothing. Can't have it happen. The Knicks wanting to trade for him makes sense. That way they can get his bird rights. Interesting stuff. I thought Jalen Brunson, he played really well. Here's a nice little possession here. He put Cole Anthony on skates. Didn't hit it, but it was still, it still looked nice. I liked it. Here he is, a little scoop layup. We know Brunson. He loves these. He loves these scoop layups. Just blows right past Mo Wagner. We'll talk about Mo Wagner here in a bit because there was quite the interesting sequence towards the end of this game. We also, I got some KP. Is this really the only KP thing I had? KP3 in the corner at the end of the first quarter. Love that. Absolutely love that. Good pass by Josh Green. Good patience by KP. Love it. Speaking of Josh Green, look at this pass. Oh, who's that? Luka? Look at this. 360, no scope, over the head, throwing knife. Right to Frank. Frank hits a 3. Love to see it. I do also, really quickly, want to discuss Robin Lopez, or as we called him, Robin Abdul-Jabbar, right? His hook shot is like the most unstoppable thing I've ever seen. They showed a stat recently on Twitter I saw on a Magic broadcast that it's like 70-something% on this hook shot from Robin Lopez. It's the most hilarious thing how automatic it is. What did he go from the field tonight? 8 of 9 from the field, 16 points for Robin Lopez. He's an interesting name to keep an eye on. I don't know if any team would trade for him or anything, but I thought Jalen Suggs, this was his first game back in a while, right? Any Magic fan watching this, if you guys want to correct me, but I do believe this is Jalen Suggs' first game back. Yeah, since November. So I thought he played really, really well tonight. Or did he play last night? No, Suggs played last night. Okay, his second game back. And he had put up 16 points, and he had some pretty impressive finishes. I did like what I saw from Jalen Suggs for the Magic. Mo Wagner had 16 points. Him and Luka got into it. He honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a great hill to pause on, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. This was kind of an embarrassing sequence for Luka, in my opinion. He got clamped up by Mo Wagner on one end. On the other end, Jalen Suggs had a nasty and one against him. Mo Wagner flexed and one, and then Luka took exception to it and started crying, called him a pussy. You can read the lips. He says, "Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?" Obviously Mo Wagner is German. Franz Wagner, German. Kleba, German. Dirk, German. I'm wondering if we're gonna get some phone calls here. Reconcile saying in the chat, Dirk is probably basketball's, Jay Prince for Germans. Anytime something happens with a German on the court, there's a fight, whatever, Dirk makes a few phone calls, everything gets reconciled. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if these two make up. Let me just look at the box score of this game. Okay, 13-point game with 147 left. I was kind of saying it was a little bit uncomfortable the way that we were pulling the starters and the way that the game was trending. I'm just trying to see, okay, everyone out there is pretty much the scrubs. No offense to these guys, right? They're in the NBA, and I'm sitting here watching them. But let's just get real, okay? What else happened tonight? I thought Luka was pretty good. Another inefficient shooting night, 7 of 19, but he went to the line. 9 free throws. He didn't feel as, tonight was not the heliocentric Luka offense that we're kind of used to seeing. A lot of that has to do with KP being back, obviously. But it felt like I was talking about this during the stream. It felt like one of those like LeBron court management type of nights for Luka, where he was just kind of taking a back seat, letting the other guys do their things, and not really, exerting too much effort. Since the Mavs are on the second night of the back-to-back, they play again on Monday. They play again on Wednesday. Have a back-to-back again. They have a bunch of games coming up here on their schedule. So Luka's sort of taking it easy while also playing. I thought that he was okay tonight. Obviously, you want to see these shooting numbers be better, but it is what it is. Tim off the bench had some interesting moments. I'm gonna be real with you. Some interesting Tim Hardaway miss. Some interesting shots like this right here with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. I hate that. I'm being told that there's another fight. Marquise Chris and RJ Hampton fighting. So that would be now the third different scuffle between this team. Between these two teams tonight. You had this. Josh Green taking exception to a Mo Bamba screen. Mo Bamba taking exception to Josh Green taking exception. You don't step to Josh Green, Mo Bamba. You just don't do it. You know what? That's just something you don't do, man. That's just something you don't do. While we're in this, do we have any other Josh Green stuff? Josh Green had some nice cuts tonight. Dude, look at this. Franz Wagner comes to help. Josh Green, acrobatic, man. Here's another one. Just kind of gets to the corner. Terrence Ross. I think the Magic are in a zone here. Ah! Nice. Beautiful stuff. And then we already showed the fight. Here's Luka just getting, this isn't the Josh Green cam, but I'll just show it on here anyway. Here's Luka getting absolutely, I don't think this was anything egregious or anything, but this was a flagrant. Okiki hitting Luka in the head. But yeah, there's, I guess, a beef between these two teams that I didn't know about. So there you go. But another good night. The Mavs hold their opponent under 100 points yet again. I mean, this defense has been one of, if not the best in basketball over the past couple of weeks, dare I say. And it's a nice win. This would have been a very easy game. Obviously, you have Jamal Mosley on the other end. He's going up against his former team. That he's going to want his coach's guys to play hard, play aggressive, get a win, especially in Dallas. It would feel good for him. So this would have been an easy game coming off of a blowout win against the hottest team in the NBA. You traveled, right? It's less than a 24-hour turnover. You're coming off that emotional high. It would have been easy for the Mavs to not show up tonight, not play up to the Magic, have one of their classic play down to their competition nights and end up losing the game. So I'm happy they played well. I'm happy, honestly, they kind of took care of business to where, again, Luka, 31 minutes, we'll take that. KP, Brunson, 28 minutes each. Kid was back tonight as well. Kid did say that he wanted Porzingis to play under 30 minutes, and he got his wish. So, yeah, I like what I saw. I thought Josh Green played well. Not great offensive nights for Dorian and Kleba, but, they do what they can. So, yeah, I mean, good stuff for the Mavs. I don't have much to say. I was talking about this. I'm fucking so exhausted today. I don't know why. I didn't do a single thing all day. And those are the days where you're the most exhausted, weirdly enough. So, I'm about to end right here and go to sleep. The Mavs play the Thunder on Monday, 7:30 p.m. A better start time. Another home game. $8 tickets. Right? Might have to go to that shit. $8 tickets? Come on, Mavs fans. Get in there. And then the Raptors on Wednesday and the Suns on Thursday. So another back-to-back, man. A lot of games on the schedule. Mavs over the past 2 weeks. Mavs win. Take care of business against the Magic. I like some things I saw from the Magic. I'm not going to lie. They're obviously a young team. They just ended a 10-game losing streak last night. Not the best team. We know that. But still, Mavs, take care of business. Talk to you guys later. Bye.